being mounted to winning the match. All right, now as we continue with the escapes, a very important principle you have to know about. That sounded very Yoda-like. An important principle you have to know. All right. So when Billy Man is on his knees like this, he creates a tripod or a table with some of his weight on both of his feet and some of his weight on his knees. So when escaping the prone position, what you want to do is you want to destroy that table by taking out one of its legs. So here I'm doing it for you guys to see. I'll probably never attack this way. I come, I grab his ankle like so, and when I pull it in like this, he has no fourth leg and he's going to fall over backwards, just like that. And that's what we're going to be doing when we escape. Inside control. And he's crushing my face. This is a bad thing for me, okay? So the first thing I must do is I have to reach over and curl and put the ends of my fingers on the front of his deltoids. Then I take this other hand and I use that to push. So I'm curling with this hand, I'm pushing with this hand, and I'm going to try to explode to make just a little bit of space so I can put my head in his chest. So I go, like so. See? Now I take my outside foot and I put it in, hook, and come back to the guard position. Again. Okay, let me do it again. Again, he's trying to control my head. I pull and push, make some space. Okay, I'm on my side now. I take this outside foot, and I put it in, and go back to the guard position. Let's do it from a different position. From this way?
Yeah.
Okay. This has me in side control. I pull and push on top of his shoulder. I create space, like this with my head. Then I take my outside foot, I put it inside, come back to the guard position. So that is escape number one. Now, I'm going to incorporate that leg pick. Say I can't get back to the guard position. So he has me in side control. I'm going to do the same thing. I pull and push, put my head in like so. I can't get into this position, so I reach back and I grab his foot, his ankle, and I sort of pull it into me. And as I pull it in, I come up and over, and I have him in side control. Very effective escape. I'll do that, turn around so you can see what my hands are doing. He's controlling my head. It's bad for me. Big, strong guys, wrestlers, judo guys, they do this to try to crush your face. So I'm going to pull and push, get my head underneath him. Now also, I'm shrimping out with my legs, trying to create some space. This time I can't get this leg across, so I'm going to reach in with this hand here and grab his ankle. And then I start curling this leg in and coming back into a strong position. And I've upgraded my position again. We will talk about twisting out of the four-corner hold. The four-corner hold is perhaps the strongest hold down that they do in grappling. It's a very, very effective hold, and there are holds that are stronger, but they're very complex, and they require a lot of locking the guy down by his arms and folding the guy's arms across his face. I'm talking about simple but effective and strong hold down. Four-corner hold is a must. You have to learn how to do four-corner hold, and you have to learn how to escape from four-corner hold. First thing I'm going to do is, when someone has me in four-corner hold, I don't want to be in there. So I grab his belt and I start to push up, do an incline bench. Then I take this other hand, I put it over and under, and across his body. And I pull up my legs, and I start to twist out like that. So just do this with your friends or your training partners. Just get them in a four-corner hold and have them push to that incline bench above their head, and you'll see how it really compromises your position. So this man has me in four-corner hold. Right? So I start to push like this, and go. You put your weight on here. And then I put this arm across, like so, and then I start to come out this way. And now I'm in the prone position. Start to come up like this. Again, I've upgraded my position. If I know what I'm doing, It's going to be harder for him to make me tap if I go to the prone position than if he has me on a full corner hold. However, you know that in jiu-jitsu and in submission grappling, you don't want to cover up. Whereas in sambo, judo, and wrestling, there's a lot of covering up. So you need to get out of that position, and you have to know how to get out of the prone position. So that's why we combine it. That's why we combine it with that single leg kick that I showed you. This time what I'm going to do is I'm going to stretch him out, bring this hand across, and try to grab his ankle. So when he's on top of me, I stretch and I grab his ankle. Then I start to do the same thing. I start to twist my hips around and I pull this foot and I start to push into him. And then I control his foot like so, come back and grab his jacket, and I have him inside control.